Hey guys, Jerry Shrek from Forearm. Today I'm going to show you a simple way to work on grip strength. Your forearms, all the muscles of your forearms are going to get worked, muscles in your hands and tendons. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about something like do for free. So, well, you do your homework, you look around hard if you can do it for free. What I have here is a big giant bucket of sand. I actually inherited this sand for free, which is pretty cool because, you know, free is always good. But if you have to buy sand, sand's real cheap. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and we do this with our athletes. We put our hands deep in the sand so that our wrists are covered up. And then all we're going to work is we're going to work on squeezing and working at sifting that sand through our hands and then extending our fingers. Okay, so I'll get my hands down in here, down in the sand. Sometimes it's a little bit of a workout, just get your hands in there. Now all I'm doing, although you can't really see it because my hands are under the sand, is I'm moving my hands back, opening my hands completely. Okay, so I'm opening my fingertips completely and I'm squeezing my hands in there real tight. I get a ball of sand in my hand and then I work it out, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, another exercise you can work on is just keeping your fingers open and apart. Okay, and just working on trying to move your wrists back and forth. And that is much harder than you might think. Okay, so if you've never tried that, try that as well. That is very hard. Okay, and then conversely, taking your hands, getting them down in there, and all I'm doing there is I'm taking my wrists and I'm moving my wrists back and forth, just like that. And that really works wrists as well, works forearm muscles. Another thing you can do if you don't like sand, the problem with sand is if this isn't playground sand. Playground sand works better because it's not as dusty. This is just cheap sand. You can see I got dust on my hands, so we do have a little bit of a dust issue, but it's worth it for the strength benefits. A lot of people use playground sand. Playground sand is a little bit better, so you can go buy that. Or if you live near the beach, use the beach. A lot of people also use rice. Rice works great. The problem with rice is over time, with the sweat and stuff on your hands, the rice will get gummy and kind of crappy. So you're going to have to replace your rice on a regular basis. But rice is pretty cheap too. So if you want to pay for it, by all means, go ahead and pay for it. But rice does work. There's no dust with rice. Easy cleanup. And but it'll work not as well as sand. Sand is much harder than rice, but the rice will definitely work as well. So I hope that helps, guys. It's Jerry Shrek from ForearmTrainer.com.